What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness playing as Transylvania. Last episode we ended things with Russia about to call us in to help in a war. So let's check out and see which war is going on. If we go to the Show Wars tab here, Russian liberation of Wolpolsky. They're requesting this from the North German Federation. And it looks like we've got them, the Russian side has got them totally beat in terms of military power. So I think we should go ahead and accept. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to be fighting against again really quickly. North German Federation, Denmark, Norway, Baden, Bavaria, Württemberg, and Jan Mayen. So basically all of Scandinavia, Northern Europe here. The Austrians will be fighting on our side, it looks like. Looks like everybody's going in on this. So we'll proceed. We'll go ahead and accept that offer. I don't really think we're going to do much in terms of trying to help them out. We do get a free casus belli on Colombia somehow. Yeah. So last episode too, we finished building a couple more units. So we need to combine those. I can actually build 2 more. Yeah, we've got 2 more infantry units on the way. Losing money now for sure. Gonna go ahead and spread these forces out to make 433 stacks all together there. Close down the bars. No, we want to keep the bars open. Keep the bars open. I had somebody ask for tips on Victoria 2. There's a tip. Keep your bars open. No, actually, guys, I wanted you to leave me a comment if you think you would watch or be interested in a Victoria 2 like high-level tutorial video that I would put together. I had a couple people ask about that, and so thought it was a pretty cool idea, actually. Let me know what you think below. All right, let's go ahead and unpause it again. And yeah, all of our armies are combined where we can combine them. Looks like Germany's made an early push into Austria, and they are moving into Russia as well. Russia's still collecting and gathering its forces, mobilizing. It's taking them forever, as usual. Okay, we are back into positive cash flow, at least a little bit. Gain casus belli against the Papal States. Actually, that might... I wish we could do that. I don't have any... I do not possess any navy or have naval access, so kind of useless for us to do anything with that casus belli. Sucks. Factory output tech plus 1%, so that's always good. If I go back over to commerce here, we could go to central bank money bill printing. Maybe market regulations, diplomatic influence plus 20%. Let's go with that. Do I have the highest tech? Yes, I do. So we're up to 26 now in research points, which is still going to put us behind, I think, a lot of other countries in the world. Search high, yes. Currently ranked number 17 in the world. Ottoman Empire directly ahead of us at number 16. I don't know. We could jump up. We were sort of teetering in between secondary power status and being just outside of it. We put our military spending really down last episode too, just to try and save some cash. We are paying out some heavy industrial subsidies right now, and I do have a large military. But I don't know, because the income keeps sort of filtering back and forth between positive and negative. Okay. You've got Persia up here that's sieging a ton of Denmark. That's really interesting. Greece goes bankrupt. Nothing I can do about that either. Albania should try to jump on that, though. If they can. Okay. So now, okay, that was huge. The Austrians, I don't know if you guys can see, picked up a humongous chunk. A humongous chunk, I think, of Germany. And then Russia was trying to get Wapalski right there. Russia was not able to take what they wanted. But it does look like Austria got something. Go to the Great Powers. Russia still barely considered a great power at this point. USA and Austria, pretty big gap there. To break into that top 4 is really tough. That did send Germany down to number 3 in the world in terms of overall power, though. Norway being invaded by Sweden. Interesting. Yeah, and they're also at war with the Germans, so that's probably not going to go very well. Yeah, they have 106 military power compared to 6 from Sweden. That was dumb. Hopefully they don't lose any territories. We'll see. We will see. So now that the Ottomans are connected with the Russians, prevents me from moving south. Keep the bars open. Or into Moldavia or into Wallachia. The only other logical choice is against Austria. And they're allied with the British and the French, so you know, that's potentially not something that you want to do. Okay, yeah, we'll take the prestige for sure, spend the $10,000. All Pops and Sheboygan can 10% more in favor of the Jefferson method. Oh, versus the prestige. Yeah, I'll take the prestige. It's currently my weakest category in the in terms of overall score. 25th in the world in prestige. Shut them down. Let them continue to exist. Oops. I clicked the last one. I meant to click let them continue to exist. Oh well. Losing some heavy cash right now. I want to see... I'm going to turn off my industrial subsidies. Try and narrow down where that's coming from so we can get that income back. We'll go with ideological thought. It's a level 2 tech that we haven't even got yet. But we are back into secondary power status, number 16 in the world overall, so that's good. Trying to find where the gap in the dam is. Let's see. It definitely looks to be... well, those 3 factories closed immediately. Those are my problem children. Okay, now we're back into the negative. You can see with the red up here. It can't be a fertilizer factory. It might be the small arms factory. I think it is. It might be. It might be. So we'll let the small arms factory try to work itself out there. Now, just in closing those factories, it put me down to number 18 in the world. Let's reopen some of these guys. Put the subsidies back on. And hopefully that helps things, because we're making money right now. Gain 11.5 prestige, yes. Thank you. I'm going to stop building military for the time being, just because... Okay, cool, we finished ideological thought. Go back to commerce here. And we'll go with the central bank money bill printing system. Trying to continue to help our economy out a little bit. We already pay a crazy amount in terms of like supplies for our military, and we don't even have them anywhere close to being supplied. Like, it's going to be a catastrophe financially to go to war right now. I'm actually thinking of dismantling a stack. Although that's going to hurt my military power, though. Got the 11th best military in the world. It's nothing to scoff at, so... I wonder if we should almost take it anyways. Man, the Albanians... Okay, the Albanians, they really need to make a move on Greece there. That's what's best for them, is what I'm saying. Scientists in our country have discovered hermeneutics. I totally butchered that. Okay, shared prestige +1. That's all we need to worry about. We can also get an additional national focus, so we've got 2 going right now. I actually don't need to encourage soldiers anymore. We can encourage... Okay. There's a new crisis on the table. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but we need to figure out which pop type we need to go ahead and encourage. And I think it might be... Let's go to our pops tab here. Capitalists. 2,200. 2,300 or so. We could probably stand to use some more capitalists. That's what I'm going to go with, at least. Encourage capitalists. Okay. Now we're back up to 3 out of 3 for those. Crisis. Return of Greece's rightful territories. They're requesting this out of the Ottoman Empire. Interesting. Looks like the Russians... Have the Russians jumped in yet? Yes. Oh, of course. They're backing the Ottomans. With German support. That could be a pretty big, nasty war. That's what I'm thinking. Let's bump the speed up just a little bit. Now that we've got the economy stabilized, at least, and profitable. Headed in the right direction. If I go back over to my industry tab, I think Iron Railroad might be something that can come next. Austria has accepted crisis offer from Russian Empire. Okay, white peace. That's fine. So nothing really came of that crisis. Oh yeah, new research. Iron Railroad. Then we're going to go to the cheap iron next. Then we'll go with inorganic chemistry. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the clerks. Excuse me, the clergymen. 2.1%. Okay, that's perfect. You want your clergymen to be 2% of your population. That's how you get the most efficient research point bonus for that. That's definitely what it is. Okay, so we now have actually a military capacity up to 46, but we're going to sit at 44. Just because of the economic situation. Heavy rebellions going on in Austria. It looks like they're going to take care of those, no problem, though. Okay, Max Railroad has now been built. We do have investors now that are starting to jump into some of these projects. I'm going to use those capitalists to finance all of these new projects that we're going to try to do. You know, someone wants to build a small arms factory in Western Sheboygan. And then someone wants to build an artillery factory. That's cool. No research set. Go with the cheap iron next. Get that rocking and rolling. Whoa, huge rebellions in Russia too. What the hell, man? What the hell? We're going to keep the bars open. You know what? That's what's affecting my income. Definitely. Maybe next time we'll close down the bars, because we're losing, like, productivity and stuff. That's what that modifier is. Russia, we're still at plus 200 relations. Rebellions going on in Germany as well. That's pretty crazy. Austria doing pretty decent this campaign. No research set yet. Inorganic chemistry. It's going to bump up our supply limits to our soldiers. Okay. Cool. Austria really liked us at one time. Political considerations, negative 55%. Seems trouble's brewing. Huh. United Kingdom has decided to back Georgia in the current crisis. You've got Georgia now that's trying to become independent, it looks like. Against who? The British? Yeah. Holy crap. This is important. The games of the first Olympiad. Athletes from around the world have gathered in our capital to compete in the Olympic Games. This is a great moment for our nation on the world stage. Sweet. We hosted the first Olympiad of the modern era. Gained 57 prestige. That's huge for us. Gain 1 plurality. Yeah, that automatically bumped me up to number 14 in the world. It moved me up 4 whole spots. That was huge. What a lucky event to fire off for us there. Crisis. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a complete war going. Athletes are victorious. Some of our athletes who competed in the recent Olympic Games have been victorious, returned home with medals of gold, silver, and bronze. 5 more prestige. I'll take that. So now we're in a situation where the weakest part of our country is actually our industry. So if I wonder if it makes sense to start investing in some of these factories. We'll go ahead and invest in that artillery factory right off the bat. Okay. Call ally from the Russian Empire. They've gotten into trouble again, and this time it is huge trouble, it looks like. They're at war against UK and all of their subsidiaries here, as well as Portugal and the Germans. Oh man, that is nuts. Who do you have on your side, sir? This is the first Great War. This is the first World War, y'all. It has come 16 years early. It's still freaking 1898. So, Russia, France, Austria, Montenegro, Ottoman Empire, and Persia. Man, this is really different. The Russians are requesting Gibraltar from the UK. And Georgia, this is all over Georgia liberation from the UK. So if we go... Georgia would normally be located over here where the Ottomans are, I thought. Or so I thought. We do need to pick a new research before we focus on anything. We might as well go ahead and update that artillery while we have a chance here. Interesting. I think we're going to accept. So now we've joined the First Great War. The odds are stacked against us, for sure. New railroads that can be built, obviously. I don't really have a ton of cash. Look at that. If I fully supply my armies, look at that. Oh, wow. Bring it back down to something manageable, at least. Try to save some more money in the categories of education. Max out taxes on everybody. Wow. Industrial subsidies killing us right now. Austria wants military access. I think that's fair. For now. Maybe I can help cap some territory. We'll take a single 33 stack. It's going to have to be somewhere that I know the Germans aren't going to attack me in. That's the timer. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next